Hi, my name is Carla, and today I'll be discussing what marketing is. So, marketing helps enhance the sales for businesses, whether they are small, large, or non for profit organizations. To help enhance the sales for a business, they must focus on the four P's. So, these are known to be product, price, place, and promotion. Marketing would also help businesses focus on a new opportunity. It might be new technology that has come out that they could assist with fixing viruses on a computer faster, or an easier way for commuters to scan on and off buses in Canberra. By recognizing and concentrating on something new, the business can put together an effective marketing plan that will help with the future for the particular business, but also with making sure that your time and effort are being used to the full advantage. Further to this point, marketing not only focuses on new opportunities, but knowing where you should base the most amount of your time, whether it would be with addressing consumers' needs and wants, or targeting new customers, or even starting fresh from the start, which is how it would help you assist with everyday tasks. Marketing also assists with developing good long relationships with the customers so they know that they can value your business and that the work and also value the work that you do to achieve the long strategy. Marketing is seen as something that not only can fix a problem, but also with ensuring the future is fundamentally successful for the organization. For an organization to neglect marketing altogether, they are immediately setting themselves up for failure down the track. Small businesses can be seen to have a better opportunity as they can have a higher flexibility to respond to new innovative opportunities in the marketing sector, whereas a larger business must consult the higher management team before even considering or even going ahead with a particular opportunity. I will now explain a summarization of the role of marketing in the following organizations. So these are small businesses, large multinational organizations, and non for profit organizations. So I will first start off with small businesses. So for a small business, having high sales and a profit is one of the key focus points. To help enhance the sales for a small business, you must be completely sure that it will assist in generating and improving the sales, as the input for your time, effort, and money will be substantial in this time. Many small businesses experience a fluctuation in their revenue flows. For example, like a cafe or restaurant up in the snowy mountains, they might experience like seasonal peaks between winter and summer. In winter, their sales will be very high, whereas in summer, their sales will be much lower because they will either be shut down as many people won't be going up to the snow, or um, they they will just have very slow revenue. So sometimes the cafes and restaurants have to close up as they are not gaining enough revenue to pay for. You have to take into consideration the staff, the rent, the supplies, just as a few examples. Marketing for a small business is firstly understanding, researching, and having full knowledge on the particular market the business is in, to have an idea of other competitions around them other competitions around them in either the same or a similar business, so that they can know what they have to achieve to gain a better relationship with their customers. You must also gain a better you must also gain further information and do some research on who your current customers are, and most importantly, what their needs and wants are. Examples of what you could do to gather this information would be to get some customer feedback, have more face-to-face communications with your customers, talk to the employees about the business, research online, as well as you could even go undercover, as everyone's heard undercover boss, and find out how your business is really performing and what your customers actually think. Sometimes this is the best option because customers will actually tell strangers, people who don't work in an organization, what they particularly think about a place. And another way you could do that as well is have like a customer feedback form where they can tell the organization what they think about it. So to ensure the market is successful, the business should input a realistic goal in place that they actually know that they can achieve. It doesn't even have to be a big goal. The goal can take a month to achieve, but at least you know that you can and will achieve it, and it will help with assisting with marketing goals. So that's small businesses. I will now be going on to larger organizations. So a larger organization would have a specific department dedicated to marketing, whilst comparing this to a smaller organization, a manager would have to manage the business as well as find time for marketing. So that's just comparing it to a smaller and larger business. A smaller business would see marketing as a more hands-on task. Examples of large multinational organizations are places like, we've all heard Costco, we have that in Canberra, and Walmart, which is in America. Both these companies have a large economic global effect. Larger organizations usually have more of an impact and influence on the global economy. For example, should the organization change their marketing campaigns to a full extent, consumers notice this that they can either notice this. This could either put a positive or negative effect on both the competition for the larger organization and the overall profitability of the organization. A larger organization has a higher budget. This is pretty easy to understand. And with a higher budget, you have more room for growth with different marketing aspects. So many larger organizations don't have many budget constraints. For example, McDonald's, every day you see the advertisements on the TV. Sometimes I've even seen 2 advertisements in one commercial break. We've all seen their new advertisement for the Choose It Yourself menu, which really, when it first came out, all my friends were like, we have to try it. And for me, I don't really like McDonald's, but I had to go and see it because it was everywhere. And this is how large organizations get you to go and use their product. So a larger organization has a designated role for marketing. An employee is chosen to make all the marketing responsibilities, which they have then usually which then they have to usually pass on to a board or someone hired to review this. Many larger organisations hold public-owned shares in the ASX, so Australian Securities Exchange. So therefore, marketing is one of the most important mechanisms, because without the larger scale sales and effectiveness in profitability and productivity, as well as most important customers, these larger organisations wouldn't be able to function. So that's just a bit of an insight into larger organisations. I'll now be moving over to non-for-profit. So marketing is a key role in a non-for-profit organisation, and without it, the organisation will be in high doubt of not actually lasting. It is predominantly responsible for the income and profits of an organisation. Marketing helps with finding distinctive ways for growing donations. As an example, a organisation will be SIDS for Kids. People give donations, and this is how they have their marketing. Non-profit organisations look at different ways to seek the consumer's attention with different fundraising options. Marketing in a non-profit organisation includes various marketing strategies. So there's 4 strategies that I have found out. So one of them is engaging with the greater community. 2 would be finding out what the priorities are of the actual organisation. So what do they do? What are they wanting to seek? What's their goal in the end? 3 would be growing the knowledge of the community with the cause. So letting the community know what the actual cause is. So For example, we have you have the SIDS for Kids organization, as I said before, and we all know, I think that's around in June sometimes. In June, sorry, that was Red Nose Day. Red Nose Day in June, I think it's around the 25th, and yeah, that's a good cause as well. So it marketing helps people find out what the actual cause is and the issue of a particular non-for-profit organization. Number 4 would be approaching and delivering particular programs, services, and events to help promote distinctive ways to engage the community and the various stakeholders. So that's just an insight of marketing in a non-for-profit organization. I just found out a few different differences between small and large businesses and non-for-profit organizations. So marketing for small and large businesses are seen as tangible. So a tangible asset, as you can physically see the product or even the particular service. For a non-profit organization, it is a bit different. This can be seen as intangible, as you are providing a donation, but you must act on faith and trust that it will be used to help assist in the mission of the particular organization. This organization is looking for a long-term relationship with their consumers, and that they can gain a substantial financial contribution, or in other words, donation that they can rely on in future years. A one-time contribution is not what a non-for-profit organization is wanting, although the more the merrier. Particular cause-related marketing helps the greater community to see the ambitions, visions, and mission for the non-profit organization. Particular ways in which non-profit organizations perform marketing are through public events, including fundraisers, radio, and television. Also products, for example, like Red Nose Day. In Red Nose Day, they sell the cute little red noses that you can put on your cars or you can wear around. And these go towards the organization and the income actually earned. Another example would be the bear sold around SIDS for Kids Day, and also the yellow daffodil sold on Yellow Daffodil Day. A small business has a small budget to put towards a marketing campaign. As I discussed before, small businesses usually have a smaller budget, whereas larger organizations much larger budget for their marketing. Back to the small business. As a small business has a small budget to put towards a marketing campaign or a particular marketing strategy, whereas a large business would have a much larger budget, meaning the marketing plans would be more excessive. For both small, large, and non-for-profit organizations, it is fundamental that they remember to be appreciative for the efforts whilst concentrating on the resources that they have and can obtain. Now, this is the end. I hope this contributes to providing well-sourced knowledge on the 3 different organization types mentioned and how marketing assists with their everyday needs. Thank you.